Everybody, it's Pac-Quaza here. I recorded this in between the Quidditch and going back inside for the end thing. Spoilers. So, right here, wow, 1,000 points. Anyways, we're going to be looking at the Folio Magi. I know my voice hurts, so this is going to suck. Now, starting at the bronze. Hesper Starkey, 1881 to 1973. The witch who studied the uses of the moon's phases in potion making. The river troll in question was believed to be one of the largest ever to exist in Britain, having a weight of 1 ton. Havelock Sweeting, 1634-1710. Unicorn expert, helped set up unicorn reserves throughout Britain, of all places. Ethelred the Ever-Ready Medieval, dates unknown. Famous for taking offense at nothing and cursing innocent bystanders, died in jail. Glover Hipthorne, 1742 to 1805, inventor of the Pepperup potion, cure for the common cold, and Harry Potter 3 for the GBA, magic loss. Mungo Bonham, 1560 to 1659, famous wizard healer, founded Saints Mungo Hospital for magic ailments and injuries. Herman Wintingham, 1974 to the present, plays lute with the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Myron Wagtail, 1970 to the present, lead singer of the popular wizarding band The Weird Sisters. Man, there's a lot of these. Heathcote Barbie, 1974 to the present, plays rhythm guitar with the most popular wizarding band, The Weird Sisters. Merton Grave, 1978 to the present, plays cello with the most popular wizarding band, The Weird Sisters. I'm starting to suspect there's not another wizarding band. Orson Thruston, 1976 to the present, plays drums with the popular wizarding band, The Weird Sisters. Widget Wenlock, 1202 to 1285, famous Arthemancer, first to establish magical properties of the number 7. Yeah, 7! Greta Catchlove, 1960 to the present, author of Charm Your Own Cheese. Flavius Belby, 1715 to 1791, only wizard ever to survive a Lathor attack. Okay. Roland Kegg, 1903 to the present, president of English Gobstoppers team. Gunghilda of Gosmore, 1556 to 1639, one-eyed humpback witch famous for developing a cure for dragonpox. Glanmore Peaks, 1677 to 1761, famous slayer of the sea serpent of Cromer. Cornelius Agrippa, 1486 to 1535, celebrated wizard imprisoned by non-magical folks for his writings. Mirga Goshawk, 1921 to the present, famous spellbook writer. Morgan Stump, 1770 to 1884, popular minister of magic, appointed 1811. I was going to keep going. Balford Blaine, 1566 to 1629, established the Committee of Experimental Charms. Cassandra Vadlewski, 1894 to 1997, celebrated seer and author of The Unfogging the Future. Oh, jeez. Musidora Barkwith, 1520 to 1666, composer of the unfinished wizarding suite which featured an exploding tuba. Its performance has been banned since its last performance in 1902 when it blew the roof off of an Ackley Town Hall. Gulliver Pockaby, 1750 to 1839, expert on magical birds, first to identify the meaning of the augury song. Merwin the Malicious, medieval, dates unknown, credited with the invention of many unpleasant jinxes and hexes. Eric the Oddball, medieval, dates unknown, highly eccentric wizard who is famed, among other things, for wearing a jellyfish as a hat. Okay, that seems random. Elidor Ketteridge, 1656 to 1729, witch who discovered the use of gilliwig when she nearly suffocated after eating it and recovered only when she stuck her head into a bucket of water. Lord Stoddar Withers, 1672 to 1769, breeder of flying horses. Norwin Trunk, 1888 to 1957, died saving a non-magical child from a runaway manticore, posthumously awarded the Order of Merlin First Class. Beaumont Marjorie Banks, 1742-1845, pioneer of herbology and collector of many rare and magical flowers, discovered gillyweed. Last one. Tilly Tonks, 1903 to 1991. Wait, did I already read these? No, I didn't. Gained Order of Merlin First Class for saving non-magical lives during the Ilfracombe incident of 1932, when a dragon swooped down on a beach full of sunbathers. Durbuk Muldoon, 1429 to 1490, Chief of Wizards Council, 1448 to 50. Roderick Plumpton, 1889 to 1987, seeker for the English Quidditch team, holds British record for fastest capture of snitch during game, 3.5 seconds. Oh, this keeps going. Beatrix Bloxham, 1794-1810, author of the Toadstool Tales, a series of children's books since banned because they have been found to cause nausea and vomiting. Delvin Whitehorn, 1945 to the present, founder of the Nimbus Racing Broom Company. Edgar Strogel, 1703 to 1798, inventor of the sneakoscope. Albert Waffling, 1899 to 1981, famous magical theanthropist. Justin Willipwickle, 1862 to 1953, celebrated head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. Yart Platt, 1446 to 1557, serial goblin killer. Ooh. Merlin, medieval dates unknown. Most famous wizard of all time, sometimes known as the Prince of Enchanters, part of the court of King Arthur. Kuo Po, 1443 to 1539, Chinese wizard who discovered the use of powdered fireball eggs. Celestria Warbeck, 1917 to the present, popular singing sorceress. Hegest of Woodcroft, medieval, dates unknown. Driven away from his home by non-magical prosecutors, Hanks is supposed to have settled in Scotland, where he founded the village of Hogsmeade. The Three Broomstick Inn is allegedly to be Hanks's old home. Altred Alderton, 1568 to 1623, famous for blowing up the hamlet of Little Dropping of Hampshire while attempting to magically mix a birthday cake. Jocelina Skites, 1915 to the present, famous for flying across the Atlantic on a broomstick, first person to do so. Guilford Ollerton, 1390 to 1441, famous giant killer, killed the giant Hankard of Upper Barton. Perpetua Famcourt, 1900 to 1991, witch who invented the lunoscope. Doris Wellbeloved, 1812 to 1904, founder of the Society of Distressed Witches. Newt Scamander, 1897 to the present, celebrated author of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Wilford Elfkin, 1112-1199, I don't have confused. First wizard to be gored by an African Europint. Silvers! Andros the Invincible, ancient Greek, alleged to have been the only known wizard powerful enough to produce a Patronus the size of a giant. Jocelyn Wedcock, 1911 to the present, chaser for Pumbling United Quidditch team, record for highest numbers of goals during British season, the century, against the, that. Queen Mevelyn, legendary witch who trained young sorcerers in Ireland prior to the establishment of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Oh, Glenda Chittock. Wow. 1964 to the present, popular presenter of the WWN, the Wizard Wireless Network. Oh, wow. Programming Wicking Hour. Gideon Crump, 1975 to the present, plays bagpipes for Weird Sisters. Curly Duke, 1971 to present, plays lead guitar for the Weird Sisters. Dogman Tremlett, 1972, bass player for the Weird Sisters. Fullbit the Fearful, 1014 to 1097, famous for being so cowardly that he never ventured out of his house, died when a defensive charm backfired and his roof fell in. Gregory the Smarmy, medieval, dates unknown, famous originator of Gregory's concoction potion to persuade the drinker that the giver is their very best friend. Alleged to have wormed his way into King Richard's confidence and thus made his fortune. Daisy Doggeridge, 1467 to 1555, First Lady of the Leaky Cauldron. Gaspin Schachleton, 1959 to the present, celebrated inventor of the self-stirring cauldron. Beauty potion person. Levriz de Montmorency, 1823 to 1893, inventor of the many love potions. Crispin Crunk, 1795 to 1872, sent to Azkaban for continuing to keep Stinktoozes in his back garden despite repeated warnings. Honorian Nutcombe, 1665 to 1743, founded the Society for the Reformation of Hags. Cyprian Yodel, 1312 to 1357, only Quidditch referee ever to die during a match. The originator of the curse was never caught, but is believed to be a member of the crowd. Leopoldine Schmetterwick, 1829 to 1910, first British witch to referee a Quidditch match. Depermin Shimpling, 1912 to the present, ate an entire venomous tentacular for a bet and survived, though is still purple. Lechem Stock, 1920 to the present, non-magical expert and author of many books including Non-Magical Who Notice, a study of non-magical awareness of magic. Theodos Thurkel, 1632 to 1692, famous for producing 7 squid sons and turning them all into hedgehogs in disgust. Murdella Plunkton, 1839 to unknown, famous for falling in love with a merman in Loch Lomond while on holiday. When her parents forbade her to marry him, she transformed himself into a haddock and was never seen again. Bowman Wright, 1492 to 1560, Belpham Golden Snitch. Gwendolyn Jones, 1968 to the present, captain and beater of the only all-female national Quidditch team, the Holyhead Harpies. Mopsus, ancient Greeks, this soothsayer who vanquished the seer Couches in a contest of their power. Gwendolyn the Weird, medieval, dates unknown, alleged to have been enjoyed being burnt at the stake so much that she allowed herself to be captured 14 times in various disguises. Secharissa Tugwood, 1874 to 1966, pioneer of beautifying potions, discovered the pimple-curing properties of tuber pus. Okay. Oswin Beamish, 1850 to 1932, pioneer of goblin rites. Ignatia Wildsmith, 1227 to 1320. Which who invented flue powder? Circe, ancient Greek, lived on an island of Aea, expert at turning lost sailors into pigs. Ephraim Clegg, 1612 to 1687, chieftainess of Warlock Council. Morgan Le Fay, medieval dates unknown. King Arthur's half-sister, dark sorceress, enemy murderer. Ugh, still going. Delphine Frumeg, 1612-1698, famous abduction by pixies while on holiday, lived in mortal dread of them thereafter, failed to persuade Ministry of Magic to kill all pixies. Leglix Slumberbee, 1447-1508, inventor of cheering shops. Alberting Grunion, inventor of the dung bong, 1803-1882. That seems serious. Xavier Rastic, 1750-1836, flamboyant wizard entertainer who vanished unexpected while tap dancing to a crowd of 300 in Painswick and was never seen again. Then how do we have a death day? How do we have a death day? Refer back to the thing that turned into a haddock. Alberta Toothill, 1391 to 1483, winner of the All England Wizard Dueling Competition of 1430, famously overcame his favorite Samson Wiblin with a blasting curse. Art Emisia Lufkin, 1754 to 1825, first witch to become minister for magic. Chauncey Oldridge, 1342 to 1379, first known victim of dragonpox. Dunbar Oglethorpe, 1968 to present, chief of Quabble, Quidditch Union for the administration of betterment of the British League and its endeavors. Oh geez. Claudius Medieval, dates unknown, Irish druid who discovered properties of moondew. And then Gondon Oliphant, 1720 to 1799, famous for studies of life and habit of trolls, clubbed to death in the Codswood while sketching. Finally, the gold. Bertie Bott, 1935 to the present, inventor of Bertie Bott's every flavor beans. Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts. Goldrick Gryffindor, medieval dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts. You would think they would know when Hogwarts was started. Medieval dates unknown, gave his name to one of 4 Hogwarts houses. Harpo the Foul, ancient Greek, first known creator of the Basilisk. Slytherin, Slytherin, medieval dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave his name, Helga Hufflepuff, medieval dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts. Mortag Knightley, 1506 to 1588, wizard chess champion. Paracelsus, 1493 to 1541, contemporary of and Leonardo da Vinci, a medical genius who bold theories challenged medieval thoughts, credited with discovering Parseltongue. Really? It's a language. You can't discover it. Carolet Pinkstone, 1922, famous to the present, famous campaigner for lifting the International Confederacy of Wizards Statue of Secrecy and telling magical non-magical folks that wizards still exist. Miss Pinkstone has been imprisoned several times for blood and deliberate use of magic in public places. Relieving Ravenclaw, medieval dates unknown, co-founder of Hogwarts, gave her name to one of the 4 Hogwarts houses. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Now, if I do believe there are exactly 101 wizard cards, and each one has a number. What I do believe, 69, Bertie Bott, I found that ironic. Each one has their own number all the way up to Dumbledore on 101. I may be wrong with that. I have nothing supporting my claim. I'm not going out and through this and testing that. I just read all of that. Screw that. I am done. No music. I like this setting. Well, this has been Pac-Quaza. See you.